Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support. Right, well, you might think the DWP don't care too much about you as a person, as a disabled person or someone with a long-term illness. You think that they don't really care a huge amount about you. But it seems that they also don't care so much about your data either. There's a report now in the Canary, which I'm going to show you in a moment, which shows the number of data breaches that the DWP have unfortunately succumbed to, including one very recently about and it involves a video which I did a little while ago. So let's have a look at the article and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, data breach exposed as it leaks disabled people's personal email addresses. New data disclosed by the Department for Work and Pensions has shown that there are hundreds of data security incidents across job centres in 2024, affecting an untold number of claimants. The new information has been released just as the DWP calls another major data breach, this time involving dozens of disabled people's personal emails. Now this revolves around the green paper situation. Currently the DWP is doing online consultations on the green paper that it recently released. It is about its planned cuts to universal credit and changes to the personal independence payment. Understandably, countless chronically ill and disabled people had signed up for the online meeting. However, last Thursday, as one participant told the Canary, DWP are doing online consultations regarding the green paper. Me and other people signed up to be on Eventbrite. The online consultation is happening on the 6th of May. This afternoon we received an email with the Zoom joining details. All of our email addresses were included in the To section. It is also worth noting that I cancelled my ticket to this event a couple of weeks ago and confirmed I had cancelled my attendance to the DWP via email, so I should not have even been on this email list. I am disabled and this is a major breach, is linking me to that protected characteristic. The email address used is my main one on a domain that I own. I now feel that my identity as a disabled person has now been shared without my consent. As Benefits and Work noted, an attachment with the email sent out, which the DWP staff were required participants, which were optional, and detailed which section of the DWP they worked in, such as corporate support, development, occupational psychology, private pensions, labour market directorate, disability and health, and customer experience. Another participant told the Canary, I discovered that the DWP shared our personal information without consent by sending out a blanket invitation to all involved. Everyone in attendance could see each other's personal information. What shocked me is that DWP has responded by labelling it as a technical difficulty without understanding or taking ownership around the seriousness of this breach. Understandably, there were attendees emailing collectively to raise their concern, as well as spreading awareness about ICO if anyone wants to formally address it. Now this is what the Benefits and Work noted. The DWP's response to this was, apologies for the Teams invite that was shared. There was a technical difficulty. The previous scheduled Teams meeting has now been cancelled and a new meeting invitation has been shared with you shortly. In the meantime, if you'd like us to use a different email address for the updated invitation, please reply to this email by the 2nd of the 5th. That's it. The DWP failed to even acknowledge it had broken the law. However, when it comes to the department, it's just the tip of the iceberg. And it goes on to talk about many other data breaches that have happened. So I'll leave a link to the to this article in the description to this video so you can take a look at it yourself. But this, of course, was, it should have been incredibly simple for them to do this, and yet they've released the details of people's personal information to loads of different people. Now, of course, most of these people are going to be disabled people who are going to understand that this is a data breach, but it could theoretically have gone to someone who shouldn't be getting this type of information. It really is terrible that this has happened, and it's not the first time. This has happened so many times, as I mentioned earlier in the article, at job centres where information has been released without knowing. And it's just another reason why I think the DWP should be disbanded and a new department set up that's going to have completely different people in it, completely different work ethic in it. But anyway, let me know down in the comment section what you think about this. If you were one of these people that did this consultation, let me know if the same thing happened to you. And of course, if you're going to be doing one of these, you might want to think twice about it in case your data is also leaked. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. As always, thank you for joining me. Thank you. Please do subscribe if you've got this far to help boost the channel, and I'll see you next time.